All right, now we're live. So learning a little bit of extra little technical things. Every day I learn something new with our, you know, with technology. So welcome to our Happy Skin Hour. And we have, my name is Alexa Tarby. I am a senior sales director in Mary Kay. And we have Pam Dean joining us. She's going to be our model for tonight. So thank you, Pam. And let me just, so you can see us, yes. And what we have tonight is an educational, instructional, pampering skin hour. And it's just relax. Some of you may have samples and some of you may not have samples. And if you have samples, feel free to follow along. If you don't have samples, then no worries. And just watch, grab a glass of wine and enjoy and watch. And then your consultant can send you a little goodie bag of samples. So this is, if you want to make sure that you can get this from your consultant. So reach out to her, and there's a couple of different opportunities we have for pampering. We have skincare pampering. We have, this is what we're doing tonight. And then we also have makeovers. We have all different types of, nighttime routine, and just lots of different types of fun opportunities. So tonight we're going to do the skincare pampering, and if you can just share. So a lot of times I see Facebook user and I don't know who that is. So if you can just share who you are, if you're a guest, type guest and who your consultant is, but put your name there so then I can see you and I know you're here. And if you're a consultant, type consultant and whose unit you're in. So I am going to just do one little quick adjustment here real quickly. Hang on. As I'm going to soften my light a little bit because I feel like it's a little bright and washing me away. So, all right. So Pam, you ready? You got your Mary Kay head on. Yay. Okay. So first, I'm just going to take a couple minutes to introduce myself. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until we have the charcoal mask on to do that. And we'll do that both at that time because we have a little bit of time during that time while we're waiting for it to dry. So, but we're going to start out with our skincare, and we're at our Happy Skin Hour. So first, I just want to share with you when you take care of your skin, everything else that you do when you are taking care of the foundation here looks that much better. So Mary Kay, with all of the products that we offer, there are, from facial skincare to, all different kinds of skincare, and I'll go over that a little bit, to body care, to foundations, to sunscreens and makeup, fragrances. We have an array of products. Our main focus is skincare, and all of our products are amazing. They're all amazing. But the skincare, when you take care of your skin, everything else that you do looks that much better. So that's where our focus is. And, tonight we just want to pamper you and, help you to feel good. Our focus is always bringing joy and helping people to feel really, really great. All right. So hi, Carmen. Yay. And hi, Anna. So glad that you're here. Fantastic. And hi, Renata. So happy you're here. And Pam, very, very exciting to have you. So, okay. So, oops. I'm learning how to do this. Okay, so the first thing that I want to share with you is our Skin Analyzer app. And I'm just going to make this a little larger so everyone can see it. So our Skin Analyzer app is something really cool that everybody can use. You can download it from the Google Store, the Play Store, or the App Store, look under Mary Kay apps, and you'll find a Skin Analyzer app. This one, or just look up Skin Analyzer. This is amazing. When you download it, you can actually take a scan of your skin to see what level of skincare is recommended for you. And now I'm just going to share a little something that this is ideal to use when you are not using Mary Kay skincare. Okay. And and here's why. Because you'll get a true scan when you're using your Mary Kay skincare and the products really work. I promise you they work. You might get the skincare of, like, I've had customers or consultants and myself, it'll say, hey, you can use the botanicals, and I'll explain what those botanicals are. But that's really for the teen skin. That's because the product is working and it's showing fewer lines. So you keep using the products that you're using. If you are using the Mary Kay products, that means they're working. So download this app, do it, take your hair off your face and scan, and it will give you a good scan. You can text, it'll give you some recommendations, and you can text that list of recommendations right to your consultant. Isn't that awesome? I just love technology. If you have questions how to use it, ask your consultant. So, hey, Marianne, how are you? So awesome. Okay. So go ahead and download this app if you want now, because it would be really, really fun to see your results and share your results with your consultant. And, feel free to post here how excited you are about those results and how neat it is. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go through, oops, we jumped ahead here. All right, learning how to use the slideshow. Okay, so here is another thing. Mary Kay, is all about customization. And skincare is not one size fits all. We have several different skincare lines depending on what your needs are. So I'll start over at the top, and I'm just going to explain the different product lines that we have for the skincare. Up at the upper left-hand side is our botanical effects. And these are for the teen skin. And I'm going to just share with you that our products, there's different grades of ingredients, and all of our products work with the European standards. And many of our products have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. So that's really, really important and great to know, because that Good Housekeeping seal of approval really means it does what it says it does. And Mary Kay always, always, always under promises and over delivers. So you can take that one to the bank, that's for sure. So we have a botanical. This is really our teen line, product line. And it has, what is the super, Pam? What is the super?
Dragon fruit.
Superfruit, dragon fruit. I go for blank for that dragon fruit, and I love dragon fruit too, but I always go blank when I come to the botanicals. But it's for a combination oily skin. Over to the top right, we have our Clear Proof, and that's for an acne-prone skin. Now, that's not really if you have one or two pimples. That's really more if you have more acne-prone skin, and it's for younger skin. And older skin has a couple of pimples. It's probably more for customizing your skin, whether you might have more of a combination or an oily skin and have to manage that, and then maybe clean out your pores, because as your skin gets older, the thinner it gets thinner, and this is a stronger product, and you don't want to use as strong like the full Clear Proof line there. Your consultant also can help you figure out which product line is best for you. And bring that a little bit larger again. The one that we're going to be focusing on tonight is on the left-hand side middle, and that's the Time Wise 3D skincare. It's a really great age-fighting skincare line. And we'll go through, I'm going to share all that about everything about that with you in a few. So we'll skip over. Now, the next one is the Time-Wise repair line. That's at the bottom. That one is our super, it's our age fighting on steroids. No steroids in there, but it's really souped up. And it's really for those who have advanced skincare, more advanced age fighting needs, or just want the latest and greatest. And that would be me. I want the latest and greatest. So I've transitioned mostly to this line, but I do use some of the 3D line. Now I'm going to share with you what's really, really cool about all of our products is that not all product lines can you intermingle the different products, but ours you can. So we can take some of one line and some of another line. And I'm going to show you, there's one supplement in this Time-Wise repair line that I'm going to show you tonight. So so that one is and it's really funny because we have a men's line, which is the next one over on the bottom is our age fighting men's line, and it really is wonderful. I will share this. I have a lot of men who use the Time-Wise repair line. So I have men, there are male customers of mine that use the MK Men, absolutely love it. It's a really high quality line. And I also have my dad actually uses some of the pieces from the Time-Wise repair line, and so does my husband. And my husband also uses the eye cream in the MK Men line and some of the products in there. So we can interchange them, which is wonderful. The next one up is our Naturally. It's Mary Kay Naturally, and that is our first certified natural product line. So, and it is certified by the certification is EcoCert, and it's 99% natural, which is fantastic. So some of the products in there, we love to intermingle into the others, like the oil. The Naturally oil is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, it's great for drier skin. It's great for hair. It's great for all different cuticles. So there's so many different ways you can use that. So one thing I'm also going to say, and I'm going to share this now, no matter what product line you use, you really want to use that whole product line and that company's product line. So again, with Mary Kay, we can switch on and off, and we can switch and intermingle, but you want to use that whole product line. Why is that? Do you know? You know, Pam, right?
I do. Because they're all formulated to work together.
Right, exactly. So each company formulates their products to work together, and that creates a certain balance on your skin. And that's what Mary Kay is really, really known for, is our skincare and how great, like we can tell a Mary Kay face a mile away. I'll tell you, because the skin is glowing, glowing, glowing. So, all right. So are you ready? We're going to go through. Yay. Okay. So our next thing what I'm going to share with you, our next product we're going to use is going to start with a makeup remover. So, oops, I went. Okay. Okay. There we go. Is our makeup remover. And so this oil-free eye makeup remover is phenomenal. And what you want to use, the reason we use this is because it gently takes off the mascara and your eye makeup and your eyeliner, and it just really, really works beautifully. It looks like there's a little bit of oil in there, but it's not. It's actually a silicone type of ingredient that separates the eye makeup remover that takes off the waterproof and the non-waterproof makeup. And as Pam is doing, she is removing her makeup and with a cotton pad. So you can see that she's using a flat cotton pad. And you do want to use 100% cotton ball or cotton pad. And the reason behind that is because with cosmetic puffs, they are synthetic and they could actually cause a reaction. So you want to use, and I find that with the cotton pads, or the flat ones like Pam is using, is you have fewer cotton particles that end up in your eye. Okay, sometimes you get those and they're white and you can't see them because they're blending in with the white of your eye. You're like, ah. So using a cotton pad is wonderful. And so here's another reason, very important reason why you want to remove your eye makeup, because you can look this up, but I wouldn't because it's kind of gross. But you can build up when you do not take off your eye makeup. There are these things called eye mites that really they feed off of the mascara in your lashes, and that's what they do. So they live in there, and it's kind of gross. So I know I just grossed you out, sorry, but you do want to keep them clean. It also can age your skin when you're keeping your makeup on, when you are when you sleep with your makeup on, it can age your skin. So you want to clean your face. All right, beautiful. Got everything off. This makeup remover is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Pam, you want to share what you love most about that eye makeup remover?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the only eye makeup remover that where is it? There it is. That I have been able to use that doesn't I have really, very bad allergies and it really affects my eyes and right around the corner of my eyes, it will get very dry and it'll almost crack. And this is the only eye makeup remover that I have found in years and years and years of looking that I no longer get that dry cracking in the fall and winter when I get my bad allergy, and spring when I get my bad allergies.
That's great. And it's also safe for contacts and very soothing on the eyes. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, really wonderful. Okay. So now there's another thing, another product that we're going to use now. And is the satin lips. That's what we're going to start with, is the satin lips. Now the satin lips is I'm trying to work the slideshow and it's a little very sensitive.
Is it being persnickety?
Yes, it's very sensitive, so touchy. So, okay, so we have our satin lips. Oh my gosh, I love this. So this is a two-part system. Who here gets dry lips? You ever get dry lips? So there's a couple of things that I want you to think about. First of all, when you get dry lips, and you take out your lip balms and you're trying to hydrate your lips, right? But you've got this dry skin on your lips. So when you're adding lip balm or a moisturizer onto your lips, you're trying to moisturize this dead skin. So the first thing you really need to do is take off the dead skin. So this is a sugar scrub with shea butter in it. So soothing. And just as Pam is doing right here, as you're watching Pam, she is just massaging it gently into her lips. And that is exfoliating the dead skin off of her lips. Okay. And once she's done with that, she'll just wash it right off. So soothing. Then she can use the lip balm. So now you take that dead skin off, then you apply the lip balm. Now this lip balm is absolutely amazing. It also has shea butter in it. And part of my routine every night is I go to sleep with this lip balm on. And it is just a really quick addition to my nighttime routine, and my lips feel moisturized all night long, and I rarely get dry lips. I'll tell you when I get dry lips. I get them mostly when I'm dehydrated or I've skipped a meal and I'm licking my lips a lot, or in the winter when it's really, really cold out and you're coming in and out, with the weather into the heat. Those are the times that I tend to get the dry lips. So I use the mask a lot of times just for pampering. And then I also use it, I use it regularly for pampering, and then I also use it for those dry lips. But you can get to that point where you're using it that way. And so how do your lips feel?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Nice and smooth and soft, and it tastes good too.
I know it does taste good. So here's another little quick thing. Take a look at the lip balm that you're using that you might feel like, oh, I can go anywhere without it. And, take a look at the ingredients, because sometimes a company can put alcohol in their lip balm. So what does that do? Dries your lips. right? And then you always need that lip balm. You're feeling like you're always reaching for that lip balm. So take a look at those ingredients. All right, so these are the satin lips is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, so now the next, there we go. So this, I want to share with you. One of the tools that we use is our Skinvigorate brush. And this brush, I want you to think of like you have the pores on your skin. And this is a little exaggerated, but think of about the skin of an orange with those bumps, the little pores. And if you were to put foundation on that, then it will, and then just think about when you put your foundation on, and any of the dirt and anything that happens throughout the day gets on that. And if you're cleaning with your fingertips, you're not going to really get in and clean that off. A washcloth will help, but the Skinvigorate brush, these bristles are, yeah, Pam has it right here. And let me show Pam. Oops. There we go. Pam has it right there, and it comes right off. So this is a really nice thing to have. We had it where in our house last year when my son was home, the kids had their own, and they each had a brush, and they just used a marker on the side of, on the side to write their name, and they would just switch it on and off. And then, I have my own brush, of course. And those bristles will get in and really clean those pores. Your skin really feels so clean. When you use that with our cleanser, it's so soft and it's really, really, really massaging. So when you press that button, it's going to go on and it'll last 60 seconds because you really don't want to be going around your skin for more than 60 seconds. Okay. There is another part to this Skinvigorate brush, and it's the massager head that you can add. You can get that as an add-on. You can get it with just the Skinvigorate brush, or you can get the one with the massager head. And that's when we use some of our serums or that naturally oil. It's so massaging. It is actually makes it more effective when you massage it into your skin with that massager head. Do you have the massager head there?
I don't.
Okay, so I have the massager head here. This is what it looks like. See? And it just vibrates here. You turn that on, and you can change that speed. See? You hear it? Right? Okay. Now, and it's waterproof, which is fantastic. So you can bring it right in the shower and leave it in the shower. It's fantastic. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So that's one of the tools we'll use. All right. Okay. All right. Is that all right? Great. And then now we'll get started with the skincare. So here is our TimeWise 3D skincare. And we have a cleanser. It's a 4-in-1 cleanser, a day cream, and you can get the day cream with SPF or without SPF. SPF, of course, is preferred, but sometimes, you prefer not using, you prefer a little bit, you might get sunscreen in another product, or maybe you can't use sunscreen in product. So we have that option to have it without the sunscreen. And then we have a night cream and a night cream. Okay, so why do we have a day cream and a night cream? Well, so one's for day, one's for night, right? It is actually proven that overnight, your skin, just like your whole, how when you sleep, your whole body heals. When you're sick, your body, you sleep, right? Because your body is healing. And so it is proven that overnight your skin is healing. And so the company has created a specific night cream to help rejuvenate your skin overnight. So a night cream is very, very, very important. And then the day cream is very important because it can protect your skin and keep you hydrated. Both of them keep you hydrated. And then we have our eye cream. All right, so this is Pam. So Pam is applying. She is taking the cleanser. Now, the cleanser is a 4-in-1 cleanser. What does that mean? It's a multitasker. Who doesn't love a multitasker? I know I want a product that is going to do as much as possible in one shot. Wouldn't you? Right? So the 4-in-1 cleanser has it's cleansing, and we all know why you want to cleanse, right? We're going to take off the dirt, and we're going to take off the makeup and all the pollution, right? It's going down the drain. Everything that came and sat on your face is going down the drain. So it cleanses, it gently exfoliates. There's some granules in there that gently exfoliate your skin, and it's gentle enough to use twice a day. And then it is age fighting, right? And it brightens your skin. Oh no, it tones. Sorry, it's all age fighting. It tones and it brightens your skin. So that's the 4 things it does: cleanses, exfoliates, brightens, and it's got a freshener right in it. So what does it mean when you have it when you want a freshener? Well, you have a toner or a freshener that you add on that liquid. What that does is it closes up those pores. So when you wash your face, it opens your pores, and when you're done, you want to close those pores back up again. And so the freshener will do that. Well, this product already has it in. So I just want to share a little bit more while Pam is doing that and applying that. You're all done. You're good. How does your skin feel?
It's nice and smooth, and it smells really great. Nice and fresh. The scent is so fresh and floral. It smells wonderful, and my skin feels really smooth right now.
Fantastic. And you know that it's all unscented. I mean, they're non-fragrance. It's just the ingredients that you're smelling, which is great.
Oh my gosh, it smells great.
Wonderful. So, okay. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to just take a second. So we talked all about skincare, right? And I haven't even shared with you all the benefits of this TimeWise 3D skincare. And I will do that in a couple of minutes. We'll go in detail of the ingredients and why it's really, really great. But you have your skincare routine, which is your day-to-day routine, and then you have your treatments. And your treatments are exfoliators or, that will help clean out those pores and do extra work for, right away that you're going to feel an instant difference. And then you also have your serums and your vitamin C's and different supplements that you can add. So the skincare is where you start. That's your day-to-day, and nothing replaces, they always say, you ever hear any successful entrepreneur or a fitness, top personal trainer or, anybody, they always say the secret is in your daily routine, right? So the secret is in your daily routine. It is. And skincare is your daily routine, day in, day out. This is what's going to keep your skin looking fantastic over time. Amazing. And you will feel a difference right away. You'll see a difference right away. The treatments we have a couple of treatments that we use, and we have 3 different exfoliators that are our main ones that we use. And one is our microdermabrasion set. And this, I'll explain what this does, is this is our microdermabrasion set, and this is one of our exfoliators. And it's a 2-part system. So it has your microdermabrasion, which has aluminum oxide crystals, and then your pore minimizer. So we have that one. We also have our charcoal mask, and I'll explain what that does in a minute, but it draws out the toxins in your skin. And then we have, where is it? Pull that off, is our Revealing Radiance facial peel. And that it works a little bit differently. So let me just take a minute. What we're going to do is have Pam. So this one shows you an instant results. They really do. And I don't want you to get sidetracked by the instant results, because they are phenomenal. And you go, oh, I just want this. Well, this works in. They are all designed to work in with your daily routine, right? So nothing replaces the daily routine. It works in with it. Okay. So let me take a couple of minutes before we get you started, Pam, on the microderm and on the charcoal mask. I'm going to share the TimeWise 3D system. So the ingredients in here are phenomenal. We have the TimeWise 3D has 3 different ingredients in each of those product line, with, of course, other ingredients, but the 3 main ones, it is encapsulated resveratrol, vitamin B3, and peptides. peptides. And that combination creates such amazing age fighting. It is great for getting rid of past acne scarring, brightening the skin, fine lines, like so many wonderful benefits that your skin just looks really amazing and is glowing. So that is in each of those products. The cleanser, let me share this again. It's in each of the products. The cleanser, the day cream, the night cream, and the eye cream. So the eye cream is also very, very important to have no matter what skincare routine you have. You want to have an eye cream. And the reason is because this area is so different than the skin on the rest of your face. It's a quarter of the thickness than the skin on the rest of your face. So what happens is it's the first place to show the signs of aging. And because it's so thin, it cannot use the a moisturizer that has as much that's has so much water. Our products, our moisturizers are water based. So but the moisturizer for your skincare has too much water for this area, and it's going to make it puffy. So you need an eye cream, a cream that is specially formulated for this delicate area. And this eye cream helps with puffiness, it helps with brightness, it helps with fine lines. Anything else? I mean, it's all really great, and it absorbs really quickly and keeps your eyes moisturized. So awesome. Okay, so fantastic. So that is our skincare line, a 3D. Now we're going to go ahead and start. What I want you to do, Pam, is we're going to start with the charcoal mask. And I just want you to put it on your nose. So it's going to look kind of funny, right, on your nose, but we're going to do that. Now, Pam is using our applicator, and it is a silicone applicator, and you just put the charcoal mask right on it and apply it. It makes it so easy to apply, and then you don't get it all over your fingers, right? So, okay, so why is a charcoal mask so so wonderful and so like powerful? It's the activated charcoal. And activated charcoal is proven to carry 1 to 2 times its weight of toxins out of your skin. So when you would apply this all over your face, but not in your eye area. And you will leave it on to dry from between 10 to 20 minutes. So, and this is what I'll share. Why? Because it's going to be more 10 minutes if you have normal to dry skin, closer to 20 minutes if you have combination oily skin. There are 2 types of clay in here. There's bentonite and kaolin clay, and they are oil absorbing clays. So the longer you leave it on, the more oil is going to be absorbed. So if you have oily skin, this is wonderful because you're going to leave it on for longer, and it's going to help manage that oil. So I did not mention, I forgot to mention that our Time-Wise 3D set comes in 2 formulas, for normal to dry or combination oily, depending on what your skin type is. So the really important to note that even if you have oily skin, you do need a moisturizer. And the reason behind that is when you don't use a moisturizer, your skin is looking for that moisture, and then it will overcompensate and actually create more oil. So you do definitely want to have a moisturizer. You just need it to be formulated for your skin type. Okay, so we're going to leave this on for a few minutes. It goes on dark and it dries gray. And then you tend to see these dots, these little black dots. And that's where it's drawing out the toxins. I'm going to tell a little story. There is a sister sales director who had a brand new when this was brand new, she had a customer of hers who was a painter. She worked with acrylic paints, and therefore she worked with a lot of turpentine. Now, this product smells amazing. There are some amazing ingredients. There's spearmint in here, spearmint extract and peppermint extract. There's honeysuckle and navy bean extract in here. So all of the ingredients smell so good. Well, she said, she called up her consultant, her sales director, and she said, this product smells horrible. She's like, what are you talking about? She's like, this smells like turpentine. Well, guess what? It was drawing out the turpentine that had absorbed into her skin over the years. It took her 3 times of using this charcoal mask to get those toxins out so she actually smelled what the product smelled like, not the turpentine. Amazing, right? It's interesting. Your skin is porous. It absorbs all the pollutions, everything outside. So this is drawing those toxins out. So what all those other extracts that are in there, the navy bean and the honeysuckle, those are for brightening the skin. And so so this product also brightens your skin, which is phenomenal. You're going to draw out. You ever get a blackhead? Anyone get a blackhead? Okay. So you know what blackheads are from? Blackheads are dead, dirty skin packed into the pores. And so what happens is, makes sense, right? Okay, because they're kind of, they're a little more firm, different than a whitehead. Whitehead is like bacteria. So over time, every couple of days, your skin sheds a layer of skin. And what happens is it clings. Okay, so let's say these are your pores. If you do not exfoliate, it clings to your face, right? And then eventually it gets packed into your pores. And look what happens to your pores. What happens? They look larger, right? That tends to happen if your pores are clogged. Some people just have larger pores generally, but they can also be from the dead, dirty skin packed into the pores. So every couple of days, you want to exfoliate your skin. Now, our cleanser does that regularly, a gentle exfoliation. Okay, you don't want to do an abrasive exfoliation every day. You want to do that a couple of times, 2 to 3 times a week. But this one will keep your skin glowing. And then the charcoal mask or the other exfoliators I was sharing, the microdermabrasion, the facial peel, those will help to keep those pores clean. They all work a different way. You can choose one of them and you can choose all of them. Of course, I use all of them. And a lot of our consultants do because we love them and they work differently. So the charcoal mask works in pulling out the toxins. You're going to help to draw out that dead skin. You're going to help, to draw out that dirt. So that's what this does. Now, another thing that's very, very important, our charcoal mask is a wash-off mask. It's not a peel-off mask. The peel-off masks are actually not really that good for your skin. Okay, they're actually not great at all for your skin. So because as you peel them off, first of all, not only does it hurt, but you're also stretching your pores. So, and once you stretch your pores, they don't regain the shape. Okay, so Pam, is that starting to get dry?
I think so. Can you tell?
I can. It's still looks a little wet, but you can see it's starting to get a little more tight, right?
Yes, and it's very cooling.
It's cooling, right?
Yes.
That's the spearmint and the peppermint extract. So it's
I
calming.
will tell a story about this. I had down here, right where my finger is, I had a pimple from the masks. The masks that we have to wear now. I had a pimple under my skin.
Acne, right?
Acne.
Acne.
So I just put like a layer like this just on this area here, and it was amazing how where the pimple was under the skin turned completely white, and it was like pulling out. It was amazing to see. I took a picture of it because I couldn't believe it.
Wow. Yes, I know. When you have a pimple, it turns white. I noticed that too. It's like pulling it all out. Something. So, okay. So the next thing we're going to have you do is we're going to have you do the microdermabrasion. So what you want to do is you want to use the microdermabrasion on a wet skin. So we're going to do half your face. Okay, so pick one side and get your face wet. The reason you want it wet is because this is very, very abrasive. This is, I don't want to say very abrasive, but on a dry skin, it's extremely abrasive. There's aluminum oxide crystals in here in the microdermabrasion. And what that is, I mean, you can get this treatment at a dermatologist's office, you can get this treatment at a spa, and you can pay big bucks for it. Or you can get it right here, right? There it is. About a quarter size amount is great for your whole face. And so you're going to go ahead and apply that. Now, when you're working on your skin, from your cleansing all the way through your moisturizing and your makeup, you want to work with these 3 fingers, the last 3 fingers. And why do we want to do that? Anyone
Because they're
know?
the weakest.
Yay! They're the weakest. Yes. So these are your pinchers. They're very strong. And, would you not agree that the skin on your face is different than the skin on the rest of your body, right?
Almost definitely.
Absolutely. This is more gentle. This shows what you're like. This really is the first thing that people see. This is your first impression. Your smile, your glowing, beautiful, glowing face. That's a first impression people have, and your voice. If you're over the phone, but always, it's interesting. You always want to smile. We always smile when we're on our phone. Have you ever talked to your consultant and noticed she's always smiling? When you call her, it's like she's always cheery, because that's important. It's being happy, and taking care of your skin and pampering your skin and taking good care. They're really, really great because they make you feel good. When you look good, you feel good, right? So using those 3 fingers are the most gentle, like on your face, on your skin. And you want to work in an upward and outward motion. Reason being, your pores are like shingles and they overlap. So if you go down, you're not cleaning them. You want to lift them and clean. Okay. So Pam is just going and gently rubbing that around. And it's okay. So it's very gritty. And these crystals, I'm going to just share with you. This is what they do. Okay. So this, okay, here we go. This is your pore, right? It's inside your pore is bacteria and oil, and your fingers cannot get in there. A washcloth cannot get in there. But these aluminum oxide crystals are small enough. They're really the only thing small enough that can get in there and clean all that out. Okay. And that's what this microdermabrasion is doing. All right. So as Pam is washing that off, I'm going to have you, I'm going to put her up full screen, have you take a look at the 2 sides of, yeah, not you. I put me up full. I can't put you up full screen. So take a look, and can you see a difference between the 2 sides of her face? I can't hear you. I think I made you mute by accident.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I had muted myself when I was running the water.
Oh, okay. Great. So can you see a difference? Who sees a difference?
I can
Yeah,
totally feel
right?
the difference.
How does it feel?
It feels so much smoother on this side because I hadn't done it in a couple of days. And you're right, when I was in the shower this morning, it did feel like there was like some scaliness.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I noticed it like around the hairline area. But this not only, I don't know if you could see it through the Zoom, but this is a little pinker because I think it's just brought all the, blood to the surface to like really make it healthy. So yeah, I could just tell a difference.
Yes, you can definitely see it's more glowing. So now that mask is getting a little firmer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost, right? Okay, good.
Yep.
So we're going to start off in a few. But now the next step for this is the pore minimizer. Now this pore minimizer is something that you can use every day. So if you have larger pores, you can use this. It feels phenomenal on your skin. But this is kind of a little bit of an anti-irritant, and it is it kind of calms the skin a bit, and it closes up those pores. So after you've done that microdermabrasion, then you want to close those pores up again, a pore minimizer. So wonderful. So there it is, right there. So the microdermabrasion, the refined step, you only do a couple of times a week. All right, so this is what you do when you are, how you would work it. If you are using where did I put the facial peel? If you're using the facial peel, here it is. All 3 pieces, and I didn't explain this yet.
Which is really not a peel.
It's not a peel. It's a cream that goes on. I'll explain in a second. But if you're using all 3 types, then you're going to do all 3 types of exfoliators. You're going to do them once a week. If you're using one, you could do that up to 3 times a week. Make sense? And you need at least a day in between. Okay. So now what does the facial peel do? The facial peel is not really a peel, but what it does is a cream, and it goes on your skin and clear, and you leave it on for 10 minutes and you wash it right off. So what that does, while it's on your skin, it is going down to the bottom, to the base of your skin, and it is coming and exfoliating from underneath. I love this peel. Your skin feels so smooth. So you see how they're working. Each exfoliator works a little bit differently. So that's why I use them all, because they all work a little differently. Okay, so now Pam, we're gonna take the charcoal mask off. Go ahead and take you want to use a dark washcloth, by the way, when you're using the charcoal mask, because it does, stain. So she's running the water now, and she will rinse that off, and then we're going to take a look and see that difference. Now, what I do want to share with you is, while Pam is doing that, this is what the charcoal mask is showing here. This is how it works. Take a look at the difference between on the nose there. See, when it dries and it gets those the dark areas, that's drying out of your pores, and you have you see the difference between the two, right? Look at that difference. Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to come back and we're going to take a look. Ta-da! So how does it feel? Oh, you're muted.
Feels wonderful. It's nice and smooth. Feels wonderful. I love it. And can you see it's a little rosy too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you see now the difference from the sides of her face, right? From the microderm? Mm-hmm. And how does it feel any different than the way you did with the microderm?
I want to say this is probably a little bit more smoother than, well, I don't know. They kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
So they like really work hand in hand well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they feel great.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So one thing that I do want to mention, if you're watching on YouTube, then feel free. We have a Facebook group called On Trend Beauty Essentials. And so some of our guests are watching on that group in On Trend Beauty Essentials, and then some are watching on YouTube. So ask your consultant to invite you in to that group. You'll get all the updates of when our different events are up. We have lots of just different pop-up tutorials that come up, different types of things. We've got life tips. It's really organizational tips, motivation, lots. It's really a fun community there. So make sure you ask your consultant to send you an invite if you're not in there. And okay, so next step we're going to do is remember I mentioned to you that we were going to do I was going to share one of our fantastic supplements. We have supplements. Here we go. This one is one of my favorites. So this is from the Time Wise Repair line. And this one is it's like liquid gold. Phenomenal. It's so silky smooth. It's our lifting volume from advanced lifting serum, and what it does is it really enhances it enhances what you're using with your skincare, and it adds extra lifting and fine lines. So this is absolutely one of my favorite products, and your skin feels super silky with this. So go ahead and Pam, you're going to apply that on, right?
Yep.
Okay. And it just pumps out, right? You just use a couple pumps, right? And you want to use that on your neck. Now, when you're taking care of your skin, take care of your neck and your face, not just your face, because your neck is the same type of skin. I bring it all the way to the décolleté, all the way up. So, because, this skin gets exposed to the sun a lot, doesn't always get sunscreen on a day-to-day basis, and just really helps to work on this crepiness and then lifting of the neck. So do you ever see someone got great skin on the face, but then the neck's not so great? Well, they didn't really, you want to make sure that this stays just as nice as your face. Okay? Fantastic. Yay.
This has got to be my absolute favorite product. This is like Spanx for your face. Fantastic.
Yes. It is like Spanx to the face. It just, and it lifts. It's like, oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
this is that extra boost, these are the supplements are the extra boost that you add in.
I love this stuff. It feels like velvet.
It does. So, okay. So, we're going to do something really fun right now. And I want you just to actually, let's see. We may not do something really fun right now. We're going to see what our next step is. Oh, I'm going to talk about, we're going to do something fun in a little bit. So we're going to do your day cream now. And, we have the day cream and the night cream. Remember, I mentioned the two, one's for day, one's for night. The day cream has an SPF in it. You can also have the option to get it without an SPF. Now, a little bit goes a long way. Here's the thing. You don't want to put a ton of moisturizer on your face at one time. Why? Well, it tends to sit on your face, right? Okay, so that's how much Pam puts on, and she's going to dot that all over, and then she's going to apply that. You see how thin she's applying that in one area as she's applying it? Okay, it's because you don't want it to sit. 2 thin coats is better than 1 thick coat. Now, you don't want to use it so sparingly that it's not hydrating your skin. You do want to apply it on, but it just put enough on, and a little bit does go a long way. All right. If your skin,
and I actually think I took too much because look at what I've left over.
Wow, look at that.
So a little does go a long way.
Yep, and you make sure you get your neck, and then always your décolleté area as well. You want to hydrate that. You want to do the age fighting there. Really makes a big difference. Okay. And you notice how Pam is using her 3 fingers mostly. I mean, you see the whole hand going on, but you see her emphasis is on those last 3 fingers. I mean, you don't have to do this or anything. As you do it more often, it becomes a habit. Fantastic. Okay. Yay. And then go ahead and do your eye cream. So now here's another trick with your eyes. Okay. So right here, something you may know, but you may not have known. I'm going to show you. All right. In this eye area here, you want to use your ring finger, okay? Ring finger, right? Why? Do you know why? Who knows why?
Because it's the weakest.
That's right. The weakest finger. You ever try to play, playing piano, the guitar, like that's the toughest one? That's because it's the weakest finger. So the motion you want to do is on your lid. You want to go out on your lid, and then I bring it all the way out here and then in under the eye. And at any time, you could just dab. That's the best thing because the pulling over here stretches the skin. And if you're pulling out, you're going to get those fine lines faster. So in, under the eye, out on the lid, and under the eye. You don't need to go right onto the lash. You can go right on this eyeball, bring it all the way up, and then out. Okay? In under the eye. Anything that you are working on with your fingers in the eye area, that is how you're going to do that motion. Okay? Great. Fantastic. Yay. Okay. So next step we're going to do is a foundation primer. So we have
a primer. I'll be right back.
Okay, so go ahead and get the primer. I'll explain all about the primer now. With Mary Kay, we consider our foundation part of our skincare. And some people go, no, I don't wear foundation. Well, we have several different foundations. We've got a CC cream. We've got a Time-Wise 3D foundation, which has that 3D formula, age-fighting formula in it. And we have it matte and luminous. We've got a mineral powder foundation and a cream to powder foundation. We really have so many options. But the foundation is very, very important because it acts as a protective shield to your skin. And the idea is not to make it look like makeup, right? You've seen those people with the line. We do not want a line. The whole idea is for people to look at your skin and to match your skin so perfectly that they wonder if you're wearing makeup. They're going to go, wow, look at her skin. Is she wearing makeup? That's what you want, people. That's the question. They're like, holy cow, her skin looks phenomenal. You want it to match perfectly. And we have a match. We've got a perfect match for you. So the CC cream is what we're going to use. We generally use in our first appointment. And that is our easiest to match because it's very, very broad and it's very, very sheer. And there's like 11 minerals, vitamins and minerals in it. So it's actually very healing for the skin. And there's an SPF in there as well, which is great. The foundation primer, which is what Pam is applying right now, is this foundation primer is it's clear. You can't see it. You dot it all over your face and then you blend it in. What it does is it goes over and it smooths the surface of your skin. So now when you apply your foundation, it goes over a smoother surface, which is phenomenal. It kind of fills in like little crevices and holes and whatever. the little imperfections in our skin, and it makes our skin, helps the foundation go over smoothly and really help a more flawless finish with your foundation. Okay, so I want you to look at so Pam is applying that all over, and then we'll apply that CC cream. So I want you to see this the CC cream, and what's pictured here are actually our Time-Wise 3D foundations, but we're using a CC cream tonight. And then there's a blending brush or a liquid foundation brush. So we have the two different tools for you to use for application, and I'll explain why in a second. But what I want you to see is if you use, look at this orange, right? Remember, we were talking about the skin like the pores. And if you use the primer with foundation and then you use the foundation alone, you can see the difference in the coverage and how smooth it goes with the primer. Okay, so now the reason we use the we have a blending brush, which is like this. Yes, that's the one you have. There are so many bristles here. They're synthetic bristles. They're so soft. And then we have a liquid foundation brush. Try to get it over here. A liquid foundation brush. So soft. Also synthetic bristles. Now, the difference. This is for more of a medium coverage, and this is a little bit more of, I keep getting it off. Right in front of my face, more of a fuller coverage, a little bit more of a coverage. So it's your preference. You try them and, pick one. I have them both. I have actually several of both. But so because, I like to wash them on the weekend. So I use them through the week and then I wash them on the weekend. But just use which one. What I do is I squirt it onto the back of my hand. And then I just take the brush and then go ahead and apply it. Now here with the foundation, you want to go down on your face as opposed to up. Reason why? Yes, there it is. So she's applying it. And look how this is just going to blend in. You look at it and you go, oh, wow, look, I can see it. But once you're going to see it as it blends in. The brush allows you to blend it in and get a better coverage than using your fingers. Your fingers have oils on them, and they're going to get in, like you're applying the fingers, the oils from your fingers are going to get on your skin, right?
Right, and we just washed our face, so we don't want to do that.
Exactly. And some people prefer sponge, which is fine, but you really need to make sure you wash that sponge out very, very well. And the sponge can absorb a lot of your foundation. So you're using a lot more foundation because it's going into that sponge. Here, you're not using a ton of it because it's going onto your face. You do want to wash these though, because this can carry bacteria over days if you continue to use it. So I use them 2 days and then I wash it. I can use them twice is, what works for my skin. Some people can go 3 days, but I don't. I'll find that get a little bacteria with them. So you don't want to do that. Okay. So the brush really helps you get into the crevices around your nose, around your eye area. And then you do want to blend it down here, blending it, see down, so you don't have any lines, and you're making sure that it's not sitting in one area. Because again, remember, you don't want to see where it is, you don't want to see that you have foundation sitting on your face. Great. Look how even her skin tone is. So, it just really protects the skin. It evens out the look of the skin. And just completes that flawless finish. But now, when you're using it on a not a clean skin, or when this makes it look that much better when you're using a quality product that is evening the skin and exfoliating, and you're taking care of that skin. It just looks that much more flawless and more glowing. Would you not agree?
Absolutely. And
So
this brush feels so soft and smooth.
I love this brush. These
Yeah,
brushes are,
it just doesn't feel like a brush. It really doesn't.
no, it just feels like you're pampering your skin, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you feel like a pro, when you're doing, like, I'm a pro at this. So, okay, so that's it. So share here. What I would like for you to do is share something that you learned tonight that was your best aha moment. So what have you learned tonight? We would like to know, because you know what? That fuels me right here. The fact that I'm educating you on, teaching you something new, or just helping you to feel more pampered, that uh, for me personally, and I know for many of the consultants, that's what we thrive on, is just knowing that we've enriched your life, learned some, taught you something new. So what is it? Share here, share something that you learned tonight. I'm waiting. So you can go ahead and just go ahead and type away, and we'll go to the next moment, to the next slide. So, one of the other things that I want to share with you is that, you can have a pampering session with your consultant, and she can send you a packet of samples. Remember, I mentioned that some of you have those samples here, and some of you, are watching and just learning tonight with, without the samples. So hopefully, you're learning something new and very, very excited that you're getting to try the products with us, or that you're excited to get your samples of goodies. But here's the thing that's really fun, is that you can share this with your girlfriends. And we can be all across the United States, and we can your consultant will send out a goodie bag to each of your girlfriends, and we'll set up a time with you to have your pampering party. And we'll Zoom in, and we'll do a Zoom, and you can join in at that time with your consultant and have a pampering session together. So it's so fun when you do that. I mean, isn't it so much more fun to do things like with friends? And during this, right? And especially now, since, a lot of us have been like, we've been as social as we've wanted, as we normally like to be, right? So this is an opportunity for you to really get together with your girlfriends and just have some fun time, some fun feel-good pampering time. So if there are some really, really great hostess rewards that you can have, that you can get, you can earn. There's a couple of different things. Just ask, a couple of different ways that you can earn free product. I mean, who likes free products, right? Free product, yeah, who likes free products, right? We like that. I don't know about you, but if it's free, it's for me, right? So you can, just by having a couple of friends join you, you can earn some of that free product. So ask your consultant what kind of free product or how that works, because she's got, that hostess program or some specials for you, especially this month, in this feel good month. So September, we're naming our feel good month, just because we've been through a lot in these last few months, wouldn't you say? So this month is Mary Kay's anniversary. It's Mary Kay's 57th anniversary of opening its doors. Can you believe that? 57 years on September 13th. It was a Friday 57 years ago. It's Friday, September 13th. Now, many people think of September as Friday the 13th as an unlucky day, but we don't. We love Friday the 13th. We consider it the luckiest day of all. And Mary Kay thought so too. And the number 13, you see many buildings skip the number 13, on their elevators or airplanes, the row 13. It's still the 13th row. It's just a superstition. Mary Kay had her office on the 13th floor. So coming up on September 13th is our company's anniversary. And so we, in honor of Mary Kay's anniversary, and in honor of making September our feel-good month, we want to pamper you. And I want you to think about, so take out a piece of paper or open the notes section on your phone. And this is the fun thing that we're going to do. I want you to think of everybody who you can think of who would enjoy a pampering. And if you haven't had that pampering either yet, that full pampering, because you haven't had those samples, put your name down on that list too. And just start writing everyone who you can think of who would really enjoy, would enjoy a pampering, that deserve to be pampered right now. Think about all the people that have been working so hard during this time. Think about all the people that have been cooped up that want to get out and have some feel good time. And they don't have to, the neat thing is they don't have to fully get out. They can do this through Zoom and write them all down. Okay. And then I want you to write their numbers down next to them. When you have 10 of them, text them to your consultant. So text them over to your consultant and you're going to get a very special gift. But when you have 10, I'm going to share with you the very special gift that you're going to get. All right. This is the special gift you're going to get right here. This is your consultant is going to give these to you as a very special gift. It is, what is it? Well, what is it? It's really cute, right? So what is it? It is our lip glosses. It's a mini gloss. It's 5 of our fabulous new lip glosses. It's a mini lip gloss set. So you get to try them, throw them in your purse, and you have really try out some different colors. It's awesome. So I love this little mini lip gloss set. It's and our unlimited formula, our new unlimited lip gloss formula is so creamy. This is the color I have on. It's called Evening Berry. I love this color. So this is it's so creamy. It comes in matte, not matte, creamy, pearl, and shimmer. And so there's all the different ones are in here. Not all of them with many shades, but there's an array of them, and they're not sticky. They're so so enriching. They're so luscious. You're gonna love this. So when you have 10, texting over to your consultant, text her over right now, then you will get one of these from your consultant. Do it if you can do it tonight. That's when you're going to get that, by doing it tonight. All right. So make sure you're reaching out to your consultant. Okay. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to share. We have an amazing opportunity. Now, some of you might be watching tonight and thinking, hey, wow, this is a lot of fun. I'd really love to do something like this. Or you might go, hey, you know what? I know someone that would be really great at this. Or I'm just a little curious. I'd like to get some more information. We have a video that you can watch that shares a little bit more about our awesome Mary Kay opportunity. Now, we have a lot of girlfriend time. We love this, and we had so much fun, so much laughter, and belly laughter till we're crying. And in our company, what we do is our mission is to bring joy and lift each other up. We lift each other up. We lift others up. And you might think that Mary Kay is a lipstick and it's cosmetics, but it's really more than that. It's only our skincare gives fantastic results. I mean, the products are phenomenal quality, and our makeup is fantastic, but it's really a vehicle to really help people to feel more beautiful, to feel better about themselves, to feel pampered, and to get that feel good. And it's also a vehicle for an opportunity to earn extra money. I mean, you may want to have a plan B. You may want to just maybe you are furloughed and you need to get an extra, have something in the meantime. Maybe you just need a new direction. So if you're curious, curious, type video to your consultant, or you can type it here, and your consultant will send you a video. It's just a 15-minute video that you can watch and just shares a little bit more, and you can get entered in to win a $75 Amazon gift card just by watching and giving your opinion. So type video down here, and I'm going to share with you, we have a really amazing opportunity right now that Mary Kay is offering where you can get started for just $30. So it's amazing. All right. I'm going to share next with you our how you can get these products, because I'm sure you want to know how, right? So, I will say, Pam, I didn't have you introduce yourself, and I didn't fully introduce you,
Okay.
but I'm going to have you just share a little bit about you, and then I'll share a little bit about me before we go into how you can get the products. Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Pam Dean. I've been building my Mary Kay business for about 18 months now. I live right here in Hunterdon County, New Jersey. I'm married to my fabulous husband, Kevin, and my daughter, Maggie. And I started Mary Kay to earn a little extra money to help pay for some of Maggie's activities. But along the way, I've discovered some great friendships and some sisterhood and some really amazing women who have become confidants. And I think that is the biggest and best thing that I've gotten out of my Mary Kay business in the last 18 months.
So yay! Awesome, awesome. Yes, that's fantastic. And as you learned, my name is Alexa Tarby, and I am a senior sales director. I have been building my business for 28 fabulous years. And Mary Kay originally, yay, thanks. Originally, prior to Mary Kay, I was a personal trainer, and I was a complete tomboy. I absolutely loved being a personal trainer. I loved what I did and working with the employees of the corporation. But what I didn't, and I did not wear a stitch of makeup at all. So Mary Kay was a complete different like step for me. I loved what I did. I loved working with the people. What I loved most was helping people to achieve things they never thought they could, achieving weight loss goals or strengthening goals, or just giving them a break from their corporate environment, and a mental break, which is super, super important. But what I did find is that there was a lot of politics, even in the fitness. In the fitness department, it was kind of funny. But I also found that moving up that corporate ladder and working for someone else was not really something that I really desired. I found that I didn't really like to be told what to do. I like to I like to determine my goals, and I want to work on my own pace as opposed to someone else, what the pace that someone else is setting for me. And I was really forced to find an extra jobs because I wasn't really earning the income at that time. So Mary Kay was actually my fourth job. So I had a full-time job, and then I personal trained on the outside, and then I started. I decided I want to be an entrepreneur. I started selling jewelry on the side at craft fairs and painting T-shirts and selling them. And people would stop on my booth and say, "Wow, this is really beautiful." But it was back in 1992. We were in a mini recession, and what happens in a recession is, people don't go to the craft fairs. Right now people aren't going to craft fairs. So if that's your job, you kind of suck because they're not having them right now. So, but that was happening there, even without, a pandemic. Nobody was going. So all the crafters were kind of looking, and watching each other's tables and buying from each other, thinking this isn't working because I need to make money, not spend it. And one of the other people there was a Mary Kay consultant, and she had these gorgeous gift baskets. And what she was doing is she had everybody needs to be pampered, right? And so I really needed that because remember, as a tomboy, I didn't know how to take care of my skin. And I just loved the idea of sitting down with her and her teaching me how to do it, because I would never go to a department store. I would never go to those counters. It was too intimidating for me. So she sat with me and she taught me how to take care of my skin. I absolutely fell in love with the products. And from there, I learned everything else that I needed to know. And I ended up, it was my plan B, and it ended up becoming my plan A. And boy, was I so glad I had that plan B, because when things changed in my plan A and I did not like the way it was going, I was able to make a choice. I was not stuck. And so anyway, so that's how I came about uh, moving into Mary Kay and looking at my plan A. I was single, self-supporting when I started, and I did meet my husband at that job. So that's really why I feel like I was there. And now I have two children, almost 20-year-old son in college, and then a 16-year-old daughter who is the same age and is in school with me. So um, yay. So anyway, so that's my background. I'm going to share with you just how you can get these fantastic products. Okay, so here's how you get these products, and I can post it and or just message here if you want me to text this over to you. Message on here on the comments, and then I'll connect with you and get your info, and I can text it over to you, or your consultant can grab it too. So here's how you get the sets. Now, you can get anything a la carte in Mary Kay except for the skincare. Remember, we talked about that. Skincare works together. So it is designed to work together and create a certain balance on your skin. So you start with the first, decide which skincare set you want to start with, and then reach over to the, which foundation you'd like to start with, and then the different sets that we have available. Now, all the sets, again, they are put here for a reason, for specials, but you can get anything a la carte, except, again, the skincare. So we start with your skincare, and then you can get anything else. The importance and the significance of having the sets here is so you can get some freebies, right? Who likes freebies? So how this works is when you get 2 sets, then you can get the third set for half off. When you get 3 sets, you can get the 4th set for half off and this gorgeous roll-up bag for half off. And I'm going to show you why you want this roll-up bag. It's so awesome. When you get 4 sets, you get the 5th set half off and the travel roll-up bag for free. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the skincare sets because some of them count as more than 1 set. So your Mary Kay Naturally set and your Time-Wise 3D set both count as 2 sets, and your Time-Wise Repair set counts as 3 sets. So what does that mean? That means that when you get that Time-Wise Repair set, you automatically qualify for a half price set and the roll-up bag for half off. Or if you get the repair set and one other set, then you can get a 5th set for half off and the roll-up bag for free. If you get the 3D set, then that's 2 sets. So you can get your foundation set or any other set for half off, and that's your special. You can get, the 3D set counts as 2. You get another set full price, and then you can get 4th set half off. And do you follow how that goes? I don't want to keep going with the different sets and confuse you, but that's how that works. So some of the sets are, obviously the skincare sets, and then we have the foundation sets. You pick which foundation you'd like. You can get your foundation primer with the 3D foundation, and your consultant can send you some samples or get together with you individually and select your correct shade. Or you can get, the other one is the mineral powder foundation with the foundation primer and the mineral powder foundation brush, or your foundation primer and your CC cream. We have a cream to powder foundation, and we have a translucent powder. And some of the, then you add your supplements. We've got some phenomenal supplements on here, from hydrogel eye patches, which are so wonderful for puffiness, and oil-free eye makeup remover, to the Skin Vigorate brush, to the charcoal mask and the moisture renewing gel mask. All the different kinds of supplements are right in here. And I'm going to leave this up for a little bit on the side, but I'm going to show, and then we have, additional items you can take a look at. So what I want to do is share with you how awesome this travel roll-up bag is. So I'll bring those set specials up in a second, but I want to share with you this awesome roll-up bag. Now we have two different ones. The latest one has pink hearts all over it, which is really, really adorable. But this is one also that is beautiful. But this is how it is. It works, and I've taken everything out of the skincare. It fits right in here. You fill this up with your skincare, and these pockets are really, really roomy. They're really beautiful, and full, lots of room. And there's 4 pockets. Okay, you can see how much it fits right in there. Here's what's great about this roll-up bag. First of all, it velcros off. So when you are traveling, and let's say this doesn't fit all rolled up in your suitcase, you can just peel them off and place them in your suitcase, and then lay the other bag flat when you get to your destination. Put them right on, and you're ready to go. So for the weekend, this is great. You can store this in your bathroom like this and just hang it up and use your products if that works for you. Or I leave them on the counter. I also leave my cleanser in my shower because that's where I'm not a morning person. So you want to leave, if you're not a morning person like me, leave your cleanser in the shower to make sure that when you get in there, it's in there. So this is how it works. See how it velcros? I kind of did it crooked, but see that there's a hook like that, right? Velcro, it velcros shut, and it has a handle on top, and it's ready to go. So this is that roll-up bag. You can order this. You can get it by itself. It's $35, and you can get it for free. I don't know, if it's for me. So, okay, I will post this special in here. When I'm, when done, I'll come back in and I'll put it in as a comment so you can take a look at that there. So I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful time. And thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Pam, for being our guest of honor.
You're welcome, anytime.
All right. So take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.